what up? How you guys doing out there today? This is your boy Roto Beast. I'm here to present you my MLB core plays for Tuesday, August 6th. If you're new to this channel, please make sure and click the subscribe button below. That's where you can watch all my MLB, NBA, and NFL videos. If you haven't came and checked out our website here at dfscheatsheet.com, you're absolutely missing out. We have all the tools to help you compete with the pros day in and day out, including a complete optimizer, tons of content, daily FanDuel and DraftKings cash signups. Hey, we're truly a one-stop shop for all your DFS needs. So make sure to come check out the site here at dfscheatsheet.com. So, hey man, we got a solid slate today, 14 games. It's a bunch of them. I think there's some really good spots on this slate. They're pitching wise. There's a couple guys that we can pay up for, a couple guys in the mid tier that I like. There's one guy that I think you could pay down for and feel pretty comfortable with it. I'm ready to jump in this video real quick before we do. If you guys don't mind, just take that quick second, click the like button down below. Helps me out. I really appreciate that from you guys. And yeah, man, let's just jump into it. So, as always, we'll start with pitchers. We'll start with batters first. We'll kind of get some bats that I'm liking out the way, and then we'll kind of round about with pitchers. So I'm going to start with the Yankees. I really like the Yankees in Baltimore, a stadium that's been yielding a bunch of runs this season. Yankees have the highest implied total on the slate of 6 runs. They get a matchup today against Asher Wojnarowski, who gives up a 36% hard contact rate, 310 ISO to lefties, 197 ISO to righties. He is a little bit better against righties than he is lefties, but I definitely think that you can look at both sides of the plate. You're looking at the obvious guys for the Yankees: Torres, Judge, DJ LeMahieu, Gregorius is definitely in play, a lefty. There's some guys for the Yankees for sure that you could look at. Gardner, he's coming in pretty cheap depending on where he's at in the lineup. So I like the Yankees. I think that they're in a good spot today. After the Yankees, I'm going to move on to Cleveland. I think that Cleveland's in a good spot. They get a matchup against Ariel Gerardo. They have the second highest implied total on the slate. Gerardo gives up a 43% hard contact rate, 153 ISO to lefties, 225 ISO to righties. Cleveland, man, I like them today. You're looking at the regular guys. You're looking at Santana. You're looking at Kipnis, Jose Ramirez, Lindor. Those guys are definitely in play. And you can look at a couple of the other guys as well. Mercado's been swinging a really, really good bat. And then you can see who's kind of, if there's any cheap guys in the lineup for Cleveland that you could target as well. But Cleveland against Gerardo at home, solid spot for them. Then we're going to move on. I like Boston. I think Boston's in a good spot today. Going against Jacob Junis. They have just under 6 implied total on the slate. Junis gives up a 41% hard contact rate, 193 ISO to lefties, 213 ISO to righties. You're looking at guys like Mitch Moreland. Chavis is in play. You can look at Devers, Bogart. You can look at Betts if he's in, Martinez if he's in. Both of those guys are day to day, so you got to kind of see what's going on with them. Benintendi, if Betts and JD Martinez happen to be out, some guys are going to move up in the lineup. They'll get a boost that way as well. So we got to kind of wait on news, but I think Boston is definitely in a good spot at home going against Jacob Junis. Then we'll move on to Minnesota. I like Minnesota a lot today. They get a matchup today against Mike Foltynewicz. Gives up a 44% hard contact rate, 300 ISO to lefties, 260 ISO to righties. This is just looking like a recipe for disaster. Minnesota has the highest ISO as a team in MLB right now with a 231 team ISO, going against a guy who's given up at least a 260 ISO to both sides of the plate. Yeah, man, I don't know how Foltynewicz is really going to be able to hold up in this one, but I definitely expect Minnesota to hit a couple long balls. Foltynewicz is kind of prone to giving up the home run. So I think Minnesota's solid spot at home today. Then we're going to move on. We're going to go to Cincinnati. You got the Reds at home in Great America Small Park, getting a matchup against Jose Suarez, who gives up a 40% hard contact rate, 222 ISO to lefties, 257 ISO to righties. Joey Votto, 3,200 is a really, really good price tag for him. You can look at Suarez. You can look at Peraza if he's in there. You can look at Senzella's in play. Van Meter. Just depending on where these guys are batting. Winker, you can possibly look at. I got to kind of see the order, the batting order, but I think that you could definitely target some of these Cincinnati guys. Then we're going to move on. I like Milwaukee going against Steven Brault. I think that he's in a solid spot here. The Milwaukee Brewers, they're a team that they have a bunch of big bats, and then you got Steven Brault gives up a 40% hard contact, 161 ISO to lefties, 142 ISO to righties. So he's not a horrible pitcher. The numbers aren't bad, but I mean Milwaukee, they're stacked, and I think they can definitely get to him. You can look at guys like Grandal, Tames if he's in the lineup. Hirua, the guy's been swinging a really good bat since coming up. He's definitely in play. Moustakis is in play. And then obviously you can look at Yelich, you can look at Kane, you can look at Braun. So yeah, man, I think Milwaukee, another really, really good spot. And that's really where I'm at with bats. I mean, just to kind of sum it up for you, I'm looking at the Yankees, the Indians, the Red Sox, the Twins, the Reds, and you can also look at Milwaukee. They're kind of the flyer play that I was kind of looking at. Pitching wise, I mean, there's a couple guys that stand out. First thing first, I think that you can look at Zach Wheeler. For the Mets going against Miami. I've been targeting Miami all year. You got Zach Wheeler, who's been pitching pretty good as well. I definitely think that he's in play, coming off a really good start against the White Sox. I expect him to be able to get a little bit of run support as well. So Zach Wheeler definitely in play. Then we're going to go to Houston, and we got Zach Greinke at home making his debut against the Rockies, who they've been struggling for the most part. I think that this is a solid spot. I think Greinke's been pitching, solid all season. One thing about Greinke is, the strikeouts are down a little bit compared to what we're used to, but new change of scenery, new home in a playoff race, and with a really, really good team. I expect him to kind of, I'm not going to say he's going to do what Verlander did, when he got traded to Houston, but Greinke's a veteran that knows how to pitch, and I think that he's going to have, a very good end of the season with Houston, and I think that today's going to be the start of that, going against a struggle Rockies team. Another guy, if you want to pay down a little bit, that I think you can look at, Seattle's been really, really struggling right now. Lamet, 6,500. He's a guy, I mean, you can't expect him to get 40, but he's going to get you around 20. I'm hoping for 30. If he can give me 32 to 35 fantasy points, that would be awesome. I definitely think it's something that he can do. It's just all about if he can get to 6 innings. That's really kind of where he's been at. He hasn't went over 5, but for 6,500, if he can give us 25 to 28 in our bats workout, I think that he's definitely somebody that you can look at as well. So I definitely think he's in play. And that's really where I'm at pitching him. I like those 3 pitchers. You could possibly look at Clayton Kershaw also at home going against the Cardinals. I just don't know if I want to pay 11.3 for Kershaw, but it's something that you could think about. You could also look at a John Lester, 8,500 at home. I think he's a good GPP play. So yeah, I mean, that's really kind of where I'm at. I mean, I got you about 4 or 5 pitchers, got you about 5 or 6 different teams I'm going to be targeting. If you want a more in-depth analysis on today's slate, please make sure to check out the site, dfscheatsheet.com. And outside of that, good luck on your guys' contest tonight, and peace out.